This could be exactly what you need to hear today. There must be something that's missing. There must be something that is slowing you down. There must be something that you just need to find. And that one thing that you need to find today, maybe tomorrow, maybe in a month, maybe in a year or two's time, maybe in multiple years' time, but eventually you'll come across it and you will find it. What am I talking about? Purpose. Purpose brings intention to you. Purpose brings light to your life. And I'm not talking about any kind of purpose. I'm not talking about the purpose of going to work and doing the 9 till 5 eat, sleep, repeat routine that we often talk about on here. Yes, that serves its role and that has a purpose. But what is your purpose? What is your divine light trying to show you? Where do you feel pulled to? What is your light trying to tell you? If you're feeling clouded and you can't find that light, then make that your purpose. Look for that light. Look internally. Where do we start with that? Another great question. Meditation, exercise, walking in nature, deep conversations with friends, maybe starting a chat group up or a circle for men or for women. Maybe there's something that is going on in your life that you think, you know what, other people could really benefit from this because I felt this way and da-da-da-da-da, and then the ball starts rolling and you start to create purpose. You start to find almost like a usefulness within the self again. Because what I've found and what I do still find is when you go to work, and I still have a mainstream job as well, part-time on the side of all the therapy work and the healing work and the gym instruction and things like that I do. But that in itself almost extinguishes the light because you're doing it for somebody else. And the other thing about purpose is when we want to do something and we want to follow our divine calling, our spark, our sovereignty, we're not doing it from a place of ego either. We're doing it from a place of love for the betterment of others, for the betterment of yourself, not in an egotistical way, of course, but it is a journey, it's a healing journey. And as soon as you step onto that journey, whatever it might not be, becoming a healer or whatever, but intrinsically everything has a healing element to it because it's bringing people back to a sense of purpose, a sense of identity, within themselves, a sense of identity of life, and looking at life through new eyes, looking at life with a new sense of purpose, looking at life with a sense of freedom, and looking at life through almost like the eyes of a child, really, and trying to find that wonderful lightness, that wonderful energy within everything. The play of the leaves on the tree, or floating across the ground, or watching the dog play with another dog in the park, or whatever it might be. You can see this in everything, in all life. And that in itself as well, looking for that, has a purpose. And it gives you purpose to try and find that, to know that we're all on this journey and we're all looking for that. We're all looking for something to give us that light into each and every day, to just get away from the maelstrom of the mind, of the things that go on, the pressures, the this, and they called me that, and oh, they've really upset me, and blah 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 blah, blah, and it just goes on and on and on. And the more you focus on that, the more you lose who and what you really are. The more you lose your light, the more you lose your purpose, because it becomes a distraction. It becomes a distraction from the direction that you're taking in life. It becomes a distraction in the things you want to do and the things you want to achieve, because then you get wrapped up in all of that stuff. The more you follow your purpose, the more you follow your calling, all of that stuff kind of like takes a back seat. It really doesn't matter anymore. It's there, but it doesn't matter. Because in essence, your frequency and your vibration has changed, because you found something internally. What is it that you found, though? It's nothing external. It's not the external actual doing something to serve, to be. It's not the following of a journey or a following of a path. What you've actually found is something far greater and far deeper. What you've actually found is the divine within, your true essence, your true energy. And once you find that, and you feel it with every ounce of your being, within every word that you say, within every thought that you think, life changes. The way you think changes. Your thoughts change. Your behavior change. You don't care about what other people think and what other people say. That is meaningless now, because you found it. You found that sense of purpose. You found that element of divine within. And that small step of just finding it is just the beginning. You are nowhere near the end. You cannot comprehend how much you can feel within every moment, within that divine presence within you. There is so much more. And it is there. It is already there. And a lot of my clients that I speak to, maybe they've had a Reiki session, or they've done a hypnotherapy session, or whatever, and then they get to the end of it and like, oh, I wish I could feel that every day. I wish I could have that sense of relaxation in every single day. And I always say, well, you just have. It's already there within you. I just opened the door. And the word Reiki is the key. Reiki is giving you the key to yourself. It's no coincidence that that word is in that. Because the very journey of a Reiki practitioner, a Reiki therapist, someone who is receiving Reiki, is looking for that key. They're looking for that very element that they can't quite find within themselves. There's something just not quite right, something just doesn't fit quite right, and they just need something or someone else to help them find that. And that is just a beautiful, beautiful step in the right direction. For me, when I first discovered Reiki 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago, when I first started having Reiki sessions and receiving, before I even started learning Reiki, each session, it was like just peeling back another layer of the mind, peeling back the chatter, letting go, releasing, surrendering, not allowing the world and life to take that away. And I think that is a really, really powerful thing to do, is when you say, no, this is my peace, this is my life, and you do not take that peace and that serenity away from my day, from my life, from this moment. And you can be within every moment. And within every moment you go deeper and deeper to your true divine self. So is that something that you're looking for? Are these the steps that you need to take? If they are, get in touch. This isn't a sales pitch, by the way. This is just something to make you think. Just think about your day. Think about your week. Think about your month. Think about the stress that you may have been under for someone else's benefit. Think about the job that you're in. Think about the relationship you're in. Is it stressful? Is it harmonious? If it's harmonious and it's all flowing great, then fine. And okay, we all go through ups and downs within relationships, within life. This is totally normal. But if it's constant and you can't quite find that element within you, you can't quite find that, just that peace of mind and that stillness to be able to focus on what you need to focus on for you, then it's time to look elsewhere. So, just a few thoughts for you to think about. Is this something that you need to do? Do you need to find purpose? Because that very purpose, if it comes from the heart, comes from not the mind, not the ego, not the identity of form, comes from the heart, comes from love, comes from compassion and joy, and fills you with that joy, then maybe it's time to look for that purpose. And there's only you that can find it. There's only you that will connect to it. However, as therapists, practitioners, healers, we are all here to help you find that light within you that is ever present and is always there. And each day, each week, each month, each year becomes more present, becomes more powerful, becomes brighter, and your life transforms. It really, really does. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Just a few thoughts for today. Do take care. Much love. From my heart to yours. Namaste.